Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Talk back with another video. And what a game that we just seen. The Indianapolis Colts just beat the Kansas City Chiefs, a rematch from last year's playoff game. What a game, man. That game was unexpected. I didn't expect us to win that game. I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect us to win due to the depth chart, the injury reports, Quincy Wilson being moved to safety. It was just a whole lot going on, man. But then as the game kept going on, you seen Jabbar Sheard was on the field. He's been out since the beginning of the season. After last season, going to the beginning of the season, he's been out, but he decided to play today. T.Y. Hilton was able to play today. And Marlon Mack was able to play today, which was all big contributors in today's victory. But the game ball today is going to go to Justin Houston, Coach Frank, Marlon Mack, of course. They're all going to get the football today. Prayers go up to Kamiko Toure with the leg injury at the end of the game. That was pretty scary to watch. So prayers go up to him. I hope he recovers fast. But definitely Marlon Mack, Coach Frank, and Justin Houston, and Glover Stewart with that big tackle at the end of the game. That was a big hit. Definitely needed. They're all going to get that football today. I wanted to give it to the whole team, but unfortunately it's not a lot of footballs. So the whole Colts team gets today. We fought. We strived through everything today, guys. Injuries and lack of depth, but we never gave up out of the whole game. Jacoby Brissett is definitely one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I said it. I don't care what you say. He is currently still top 5 in passing touchdowns in the NFL as we speak, as of this week. He's still currently top 5. And the way he keeps himself so calm and collected after the interception, he still comes out and he's poised and he does like this. He just knows it's his mistake because Jacoby Brissett doesn't really throw interceptions. So Honey Badger's a great defender. Don't get me wrong. He went to LSU, which is my favorite college to watch, but that's news for another day. But Brissett shows poise. He fights, and he's just so good in the pocket. He's a great quarterback, and he can scramble as well. He's just a good quarterback, man. Under the works of Bill Parcells, this dude is great, and he's definitely a good leader for us. And I'm so glad we got the W, man. It was definitely a shock, and I didn't expect us to win this game. At the beginning, you could see all the penalties and everything was going Kansas City way. It didn't look good, but we stayed in the game. Adam Vinatieri gets it as well because he made all his field goals. And it goes to show you as well, and for another argument, all the points that are on the board, if we get them, we stay in the game, man. We stay in the game after all the extra points. It doesn't matter what it is. We stay in the game. So it's just a key factor. Jacoby Brissett was 18 for 29 today, 150 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. He never got sacked again, which is good for the offensive line. Praise the offensive line, Coach Nation. This is the best offensive line in the NFL. I say it today. I will say it until the end of the season. I said at the beginning of the season, we have the best offensive line. I don't care about what no one else thinks. We, in our defensive line today, did you see them getting at Mahomes? Mahomes got sacked 4 times today. He got sacked 4 times. We was getting to Mahomes. And that just shows how big of an impact Jabbar Sheard has. Even though he may not do anything, but him being on the field is an interior force. He's a captain of that defense, man. He's very pivotal. So him being on that field, especially with Darius Leonard returns, is a sight to watch. Kenny Moore was out there as well. He was limping earlier in the game as well, but he stayed out there. He got him a sack, which was pretty good to watch because he's definitely one of the best corners to get to a quarterback, man. He does that little celebration. So that was good to watch. Both of our lines, offensive and defensive, was pivotal today. The offensive line's always pivotal, but both sides of the field today played great. The defense definitely gets another award. I told you it's too many awards, man, but the defense got to get the award this week, man. The defense played so good. They played so good, man. They played so good at the end of the game, even though it looked like they was trying not to. But Kelsey had a bad game. He had a bad game. I'm not going to give it to him. I'm going to say this now. He had a bad game. Quincy Wilson was covering Kelsey, which was one of the smartest decisions I've ever seen. A corner that could actually guard Kelsey. Because you see so many teams, when you see Kelsey go for touchdowns today, they have a bad person matching up with them. But it was kind of like I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but a decoy. Because Quincy Wilson played corner, but moving him to safety gives us another corner to put out there on the field that can actually defend as well. So we just had all corners out there locking up. Kari Willis played pretty good as well today, stopping that run, man. They did horrible on the run today. Sean Coy's fumble was big. It was just a great game to watch. I can't stress it enough. The Kansas City Chiefs was undefeated, one of the best teams in the NFL. Definitely had a high Super Bowl odd, and we wound up winning today. We wound up winning. This was definitely a trap game for them because I didn't expect us to win. So back onto the stats. Marlon Mack, you are a legend, Marlon. Marlon Mack had 29 carries, 132 rushing yards, and he had no touchdowns. But him rushing the football was beautiful. Jordan Wilkins was rushing the football. Jacoby Brissett had but let me say this: the touchdown Jacoby Brissett had, we should have had a touchdown before that. But we kept driving. They tried to call it back every single time. Every time they didn't give us that touchdown, Jacoby Brissett said, you know what? I'm going to score my own. And he ran it in for that touchdown. But Jordan Wilkins, he should have scored the game as well. But they kept calling it back, man. The refs was robbing at the beginning of the game. I tell you, man, those refs was, oof, I felt like they was paid. I felt like it. It's not good to say, but it felt like it, man. Ooh, those refs was trying so hard for Kansas City to win. I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. Looking at Kansas City Chiefs' schedule, it looked like it was a setup for them to go to the Super Bowl because of the schedule they got, man. The schedule they got and the things that the teams are going through currently, it looked like the Kansas City Chiefs was made to go to the Super Bowl. It looked like it was going to be Chiefs and Cowboys because of both of their schedules. But it looked like the Cowboys lost today to the Packers, and that was pretty rough to watch at the beginning. But they made a comeback, but they still lost. But this isn't the Cowboys or Packers channel. This is the Colts channel. So that just shows, man, the refs tried it, but Jacoby Brissett ran it in earlier. Wilkins ran it. He was running good. Hines was on both sides, receiving and rushing. He did good. Marlon Mack was outstanding today, especially at the end of the game. He was trying. Yo, did you guys see that play? Marlon Mack took the whole defense to the first down. He took them over the first down line. The whole defense. It was amazing to watch. I was like, this dude is strong. Do you know how strong you have to be for the offense and the defense to be all ganged up and you still being able to move your feet? That's pretty dope, man. Marlon Mack is phenomenal. So the game he played today was great. T.Y. Hilton had some big receptions. Nyheim Hines, like I said, he was on both sides, rushing and receiving. He had 4 receptions. So Jack Doyle was pivotal. He caught the onside kick. I said, thank you, Lord. We don't have a Super Bowl to remember of us missing an onside kick, because as soon as they set up for that formation, that's the only thing I can think about was the Super Bowl against the Saints when we didn't recover it. Hank Baskett dropped the onside recovery, and it's still scarred to the back of my head. But Jack Doyle caught it, and he's going to get the game off of that too, so I don't care. So Jack Doyle was pivotal today as well. So shout out to Jack Doyle. Mo Alley Cox, he had 1 catch, but it was for 10 yards. That was a pretty big catch. That was a pretty big catch. They had a few catches. Let me just say this, as we're on catching topic. Bobby McCurry, he had an interception that was called back. That was an interception. That definitely could have set the game off as well, because they called his interception back, and it was a clear interception. So I don't know. The referees all week, this whole week, the referees in each game I watched was just ridiculous. They called a roughing the passer on a quarterback that was scrambling. Like, how is that? Like, I don't know how that's roughing the passer. So it was just a wild day to watch football. But, you know, we got the W, so I can care less. So Bobby, not only did he, you know, catch a pick, but they didn't count it, he recovered a fumble as well. So it kind of evens out. Bobby just had a great game. We're just going to go with Bobby having a great game. So Bob had a great game. McCoy fumbled. George Odom was leading us in tackles. It's usually Anthony Walker, but George Odom and the rookie Rocky Sin, he was out there tackling the football as well. It was a good thing to see Rocky Sin making himself known on the field, even though, you know, he was still getting roughed up early in the year by Julio Jones. But, you know, he's making progress. He's a rookie, so he's looking pretty good, man. So shout out to Rocky Sin and that whole defense, man. We just played good. We played real good football. So we didn't have any interceptions at all, but it's okay. Adam Vinatieri was perfect. And we wound up getting this W, man. We wound up getting this W 19-13. It was a low-scoring game. My predictions on Twitter when they asked who will win this game, I said Chiefs 30-6. But, you know, that's kind of like reverse karma. When you're not so sure of how your team will play, you pick the other team to win. And that's what I did. It was just reverse karma, man. I never choose my team to lose. Never choose my team to lose. I don't care what no one says. You can read it up the scripts. You can go look. Only time I say we lose is if it's this against the Patriots in the playoffs. You know they cheat and they're overpowered, or this game when we play the Chiefs. That's the only time I choose my team to lose, man. But we came out with the W, man. I'm so excited. I think our team's finally clicking, and it's time to turn this season around and go on this win streak. And it's time for us to make this playoffs, man. It's time to make the playoffs. We got Mahomes, we got Brissett leading us, and things are looking up for the Colts. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and leave your reaction on the game and what you think we're going to do for the rest of the season. But thank you guys for coming through. Colts Talk, signing out. Peace.